Hello there and welcome to my channel. This is Non-Gone and today we're playing Deathloop on the PS5. This is going to be a stay bad video, so we're going to try and do this without getting good. We like to stay bad around here. We're going to be going for the cleanish hands trophy, which is for getting all Visionaries killed in a single loop without killing any all Eternalists. And we're going to do it in the most easy, repeatable method possible. Again, say what you will. I'm not here to argue about whether these tweaks trivialize the game or not, but we are going to use them, and I'm going to do it shamelessly. I've done enough hard stuff in this game. I'm fine doing this easy. So if you're having trouble with it, this is going to be the easiest way. The first thing you're going to do is go into the menu and enable infinite reprises and one-hit kills, and that will make things a whole lot easier. As for loadouts, you're going to want Ether, which you get off of Egor, and Shift, which you get off of Charlie. They don't have to be upgraded. Mine are, but regular ones will work. Character trinkets, you grab your spring healed, your double jump from your initial loadout, and then I like juiced up. If you can have it, that gets you an extra bar of power, and that's helpful. As for guns, anything silenced is great. I have an LMP that works out really good. The nail gun's fine, but anything silenced is fine. If you don't have it, just using your standard gun will work with this route. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you probably know, there's only one way to kill all Visionaries in a loop, and that is to start at Karl's Bay in the morning. Your two goals are to sabotage Frank's fireworks and to kill Harriet. And again, we're trying to do this without killing any Eternalists. So we're going to come up this way. Watch out for that guy right there. I got Creeping Death on, so he can't hear my footsteps even at a sprint, but you could sneak by. And then you're just going to head right up this way. There's a guy to the right that will get alerted. So if you can use your ether and get invisible here, that's good. And then just sort of blink down to this other little ledge right about there. And it's not the worst. If you cause an alert, you don't have to restart or anything, but there are paint bomb guys that will blow themselves up if they see you. So be careful of that. That will count as an Eternalist death. So you want to try to avoid alerts. We're just going to blink into hangar 1 here and jump up on this little area right here, and then blink or shift, sorry, too much dishonored, up to this little ledge. You can go up that window, or you can come across here and go up this window to get on the roof of the hangar. And from there, it's pretty easy to hop down and to run down here, and you can see the place where you got to get into Frank's fireworks. Now, a quick note about this: you cannot do this from the start of the game. You have to run your leads and find all the clues to get the codes to the doors and all that stuff. If you want, I'll be doing a Speed Platinum that will be kind of 100% walkthrough, so you can see that. So as you see, I was able to jump back up to this ledge and barely not cause that guy to get alerted, which is good. If I did, there's a lot of bomb guys in this hangar, and that's no good. But we're going to hop up here, and we're going to shoot that window and pop down on this little roof, and that will allow us to drop down here and give us access to hangar 2. Now, killing Harriet, you can actually do without entering the hangar. There's a little crack in the window on her hangar where if you shoot with a loud weapon on the thing, she'll come to investigate, and that's a perfectly fine method. I have found that because my eyes are bad and there's no icon above her head, I end up shooting an Eternalist more often than I shoot Harriet. So if I'm going for cleanish hands, I do this. You see, we just blink through or shift through there. And then just to be careful, I like to throw ether right here and go invisible or mostly invisible and open this door ahead of time while my cloak is still working. But Harriet's over there, and she does have an icon, and you'll definitely, if you have auto aim, you want to not use it, but with one-hit kills, you should be able to kill her and turn around and get out of there before anything's really drastic happens. Now from here, I like to head up the coastline, and there's like a little channel that you can run back in, which will give you very little alerts. You see I'm not doing it correctly right here, but basically I'm trying to figure out where I am and what to do, but you're just trying to get back home now. You could almost sprint and be okay, but I like to try and stay as cool as I can. I don't want to accidentally have a bomb guy blow up, and there's a lot of them in this level. So we're just going to come out by the coast and pop down right here and run through this little channel, and that should take us back to the end, and we'll be done with this particular part of the day. So I'll pick it up then. Next up is the complex at noon. We're not actually killing any Visionaries. We're just sabotaging Egor's experiment, so he shows up to the party later in the evening. And if you have ending it selected, it will give you a little orange diamond there that tells you where his studio is. So we're just going to fast forward to there. And once I get up here, I like to pop my ether. There's 3 or 4 people running around here, and you can just sort of sneak to this little ridge behind under this building and drop down below the rocks, and it'll stay silent a little bit. You're ultimately going to cause a ruckus here, but the longer you can stay quiet, the better. Again, we cannot kill anybody. Our goal is to grab a nullifier because Egor's device we need to disable is invisible. Of course, you know this if you've gotten to this point in the game. So we're just going to grab this, throw down the nullifier, run over to the device, and put the code in and hit the stop button, and then get out of here. I got really lucky on this playthrough. My code was A061, which is only 7 dials, and even then I died once. So again, grab the nullifier, throw your ether. It doesn't matter what your power is when you get down here because it's going to get nullified anyway, and just throw it down and start hitting the dials. This naked guy, if he's the first one to start shooting at you, he can wreck you pretty easy. Again, we don't care. We have infinite lives. Do not shoot them back though, as much as you might want to. Just very calmly while you're taking damage, put the code in, and if you die, just run back down and continue putting the code in. And once you get the entire code in, which would be A061 like this, you see 6 and 1 right there, and then hit the button to stop it. You will get a sound cue that tells you you're done. You can escape, and you do not have to go in the place you came from. You can go right in here under Egor's shop and get on up out of here. So that's it for part 2 of this. So next up is Fristead Rock Afternoon. As if you've played to this point, you already know how to get to Charlie and Fia's bunker. So I'm going to speed up the video here a little bit. But basically, we just plow on through, run to the bunker, drop down to the first floor, jump up and kill them, and then retrace our steps going right along this coast here and right back out to the exit. And that's pretty much it. Make sure you get your 2 kills and you can loot them. They got great loot. And that'll pretty much do it. So evening is Updaam time, and we've still got 4 people to kill. And I'm going to speed this route up a little bit too, but this route is very important. So if you can get through this section without killing an Eternalist, you'll get cleanish hands. If you can get through this section exactly the same way without alerting anyone, you will also get Ghost at the Feast, which is another really hard trophy. So you get both of them in this run. So we're just sneaking up right along here and hacking the 2 security cams. And we're going to hack the turret. You can shoot it with a silence weapon too, and nobody will be alerted. Once you come in here, just head up this roof and blink or shift over this way. And then I like to run right up alongside the coast here. There are people to your left, so be a little bit careful. But you can, instead of jumping up on the roof where it's dangerous, you can blink to this little area right there underneath the Dorsey Manor, and that will take you into the second area. Then blink up there and up to the roof from here. Hopefully that wasn't too fast. You can slow the video down if you need to. Now from this rooftop, you'll see Frank just killed himself with the fireworks that we sabotaged in the morning. You want to pop Egor and Wenjie will be right there. They'll be the 2 on the left. And with a silence weapon or a loud weapon and 1-hit kills, you can get them without anybody being alerted. And then you just want to come into the manor and stand right by this button. And so Aleksis is the only one left. He's going to come out right here. There's a few ways you can identify him. One is that it will say uses everyone around him like that. And then he's also got 2 golden guns hanging from his hip. Now with a silence weapon, once you tag him, you can shoot him kind of whenever you want. But I like to wait about a minute, maybe 3 people go. As soon as he stands over the hole, you could push the button and his trapdoor will go. That'll get you another trophy if you haven't gotten it already. But that's a good way to do it without any alerts as well. So just blink, shift on up and head out the back door. And then as far as an escape route goes, I don't like to go back the way I came. There's, I don't know, too many jumps I think that are dangerous and you got to make. So I like to run along the side here, and I'll just speed it up a little bit so you can see what the route is. So basically you're just shifting down the right side here. You can see that was a circuit breaker you had to blow up for Frank's firework thing. And then we're just sort of popping along here and shifting our way along. This helps a lot. You can only go so far. You'll know you went too far when you step on a mine and blow yourself up. Right there. That's if you're stupid. If you're not stupid, you can dust yourself off, pick up your residuum, and go left at this door right here, and it'll take you in to the candy store. And then you can come out here, and there's only 3 people you have to watch out for. So I do suggest hitting ether just in case somebody's watching from the left or something. Now, for this one, you cannot go in the door in the tunnel. You have to get on the rocket because there's still 2 visionaries left, remember. That's you and Julianna. So the way you do that is just go left at that door and head down this way and open this one. Of course, if you already got the passwords, you should be fine. And that gets you to the rocket, and then we'll finish this up. Now, I'm not going to show the last cutscene in an area, but you will have to kill Julianna. You will have to kill yourself, and there you go. You'll get clean hands, or cleanish hands, if you did not kill any Eternalists in that whole process. So hopefully that helps. I know it's 11 minutes, but at least you get to see a little bit of the gameplay and how everything works. So I will be doing a couple other Stay Bad videos for this, and I'm also going to be attempting the top time for Speed Plat, so that will actually be a 100% trophy walkthrough as well. So check that out. It'll be coming up here in the next week or two. I appreciate, as always, anybody that's watching this. Thanks for checking it out, and stick with me. I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, stay bad, people. Non-gone is gone.